Frank Shannon here. I just wanted to share some of my brutally frank insights into a congressional race taking place here in Florida. U.S. House of Representatives, Florida District 13, takes up a big chunk of Pinellas County on Florida's west coast. That seat currently is held by a so-called Republican named David Jolly. Now, David Jolly, he's even put on his campaign website, a conservative who means it. David, you meant it so much that 2 years ago you came out in favor of sodomitic so-called marriage, and you say that you're personally in favor of traditional marriage, but what was it? You didn't want to have the government overreach into people's personal lives? David, you can't have it both ways. You either have conservative principles and you stand for them, or get out of the way and let a true conservative take over and get the job done. Now, more recently, David Jolly has come out and stated that he is unable to support Donald Trump against Hillary Clinton. He would be unable to vote for Donald Trump. Now, let me make things perfectly clear. I'm not a Donald Trump fan. My selection was Ted Cruz, with Ben Carson coming up a close second. I am not a Donald Trump fan. However, the voters in the United States, the Republican voters, have made Donald Trump their choice as the Republican nominee to run in November for the presidency. I mean, the alternative is Hillary Clinton. Now, much has been made about Donald Trump is unfit to serve as commander-in-chief. Really? And Hillary Clinton is? I would refer you to the 4 dead heroes from Benghazi who were allowed to be hung out to dry by Hillary Clinton and her State Department. 4 dead heroes. That's Hillary Clinton's means of addressing our national security. Now, something else has been made as far as Donald Trump's lack of conservatism. One thing, anybody who knows me knows that I am a faith-based conservative. Donald Trump has come out with a list of potential Supreme Court nominees and also to other levels of the federal bench, I would imagine, that I've researched, and I feel quite comfortable in leaving the selection of Supreme Court nominees in the hands of Donald Trump. With Hillary Clinton, I assure you what you're going to get is more leftist extremists, much the same as what you've seen out of the Obama regime these last almost 8 years. So if you want to see our country's culture, our heritage, continue to be run down the drain by leftist extremists on our courts, then by all means vote for Hillary Clinton. However, if you have any concern for our country, our heritage, our constitutional liberties, in particular our Second Amendment rights, I urge you, vote for Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton is far from the answer. Now, David Jolly, you are precisely what is wrong with the Republican Party today. The lack of principle, the spinelessness, this is part of what has gotten us to the point that this country is in today, and it's dire straits. Now, the good news for you voters in District 13 is that David Jolly is not your only alternative. On August 30th, we have our primaries. There is a Republican, a conservative Republican named Mark Bircher, who's going to be running against David Jolly for the nomination to run for U.S. District 13, the House of Representatives. His name is Mark Bircher. Mark Bircher is a graduate of the United States Naval Academy. Mark Bircher is a retired brigadier general from the United States Marine Corps. He was a fighter pilot. He served in Iraq. He was also a member of the Blue Angels. Mark Bircher is a conservative. Mark Bircher has the kind of military mind and the leadership qualities that we need desperately in the United States House of Representatives. So, to the voters of District 13, Pinellas County, Florida, I would urge you on August 30th, get out and vote for Mark Bircher for U.S. House of Representatives. Give him your vote, give him your support. We need to rid ourselves, once and for all, of folks like David Jolly and his ilk.